Astana, Arlans, Kazakhstan are leading 4 bouts to nothing. And here come the super heavyweights now. Filip Hrgovic, an iconic figure in World Series boxing, will take on Brandon Glanton. So Brandon Glanton approaching the boxing ring. His first encounter in World Series boxing. The #2 super heavyweight in the United States. What a moment for him. And here comes the imposing figure of Filip Hrgovic, still only 22 years of age, 6 feet 6 inches tall, the world-ranked #9 boxer by AIBA in Olympic-style boxing. He has been ever present in World Series boxing, the individual team champion back in 2012. Michael Gallagher, the referee. So this a matchup between boxers of contrasting physiques. Brandon Glanton, compact, muscular, 6 feet tall, far more rangy Filip Hrgovic.
Okay, guys, watch your hands. Keep your punches up. No holding. Okay, take hands and go up the podium.
So Brandon Glanton prepares to make his World Series boxing debut. The man in the opposite corner is Filip Hrgovic, who's experienced success at every level of his boxing career, particularly in World Series boxing. So second bout of season 5 for Hrgovic. Points against Pavel Viazbicki to give the Astana Arlans Kazakhstan a 3-2 victory over the Poland Hussars. It was in week 2. That pushed him to an overall record of 23 fights, 19 wins, and just 3 defeats. That's the assuredness with which Hrgovic operates in the boxing ring in World Series boxing. Brandon Glanton from Ellenwood, Georgia, former American football player. Studied at Albany State University in Georgia, lives in Albany right now. He was a defensive lineman for the Golden Rams. So relatively new to the boxing game as he got through with a clubbing left hook. Was short with the follow-up left and right. Hrgovic looking to establish that long left jab and potent right cross that he possesses. Who's the #1 super heavyweight in the US Olympic style boxing is the wonderfully named Cam F. Awesome. Those two men are teammates for the USA Knockouts at the moment. Had a couple of encounters. Hrgovic gets through with a good left jab. Those shots being repelled by the gloves of Glanton, but they're still enough to drive the man backwards. And a couple of them are beginning to penetrate the defense now of the man from Georgia. So continuing to peck and paw with his left jab is Hrgovic, trying to find a way through the high-held guard of Brandon Glanton. While he's holding his hands in defensive position, Glanton not letting his own hands go. So Hrgovic continuing to pile up points. And some of the jabs are penetrating that high defensive guard being erected by Glanton.
Seconds out. Okay, split corner, let's go. Keep that head up, okay? Round 2, Yegin round.
So into the second round. Both boxers out quickly, trying to establish themselves at ring center. Hrgovic just backing up to keep the contest at long distance. A 6-inch advantage in height. The left jab was a particularly effective weapon during the course of the opening round. Plenty of them were buffeted by the gloves of Glanton. And there we see him employing some of those skills from the defensive line as he drives forward and lifts Hrgovic off his feet. But while plenty of the left jab may have been repelled by the gloves, he got through with a beautiful right hand underneath. It's preventing Glanton from being able to set and get to work with his own offense. Now Glanton employed this peekaboo style defense in his bouts against Cam Awesome during the course of 2014. And Awesome employed the uppercut to terrific effect, forcing a second round stoppage. Most recently at the WSB trials, Hrgovic began to turn his hands underneath to exploit that opening in the high-held guard of Glanton. There it is once more, beautiful right uppercut, and it causes Glanton to stagger backwards. Michael Gallagher, the referee, on it in a flash to administer a standing 8 count. Let's see whether this is sufficient time for Glanton to recover. He's as game as they come, but he's on unsteady legs still. As Hrgovic looking to pick holes in the defense that's been erected. Hard left hand to the body, causes the elbows of Glanton to drop. The American's in real trouble, and he's been stopped in the second round of his World Series boxing debut. Filip Hrgovic producing a devastating second round stoppage over the American to complete a 5-0 clean sweep for the Kazakhstan Astana Arlans. A merciless performance from Filip Hrgovic. He got his man going with a peach of a right uppercut that caused the referee to administer a standing count. He then intelligently went to the body as soon as the contest resumed. That visibly affected Brandon Glanton, and Hrgovic didn't let him off the hook. Bobbing and weaving his way forward was Glanton. There's the defensive line move where he picked Hrgovic up off his feet, and there's the right uppercut. And it was almost a delayed reaction, whipping in beneath the gloves. And then the finish came after the standing 8 count had been administered. Let's get the official verdict. So a short night's work for the Astana Arlans Kazakhstan super heavyweight Filip Hrgovic. And here's the announcement. So Filip Hrgovic has his arms raised in celebration as his second round stoppage completes a 5-0 clean sweep for the home team.